So I woke up in a cell. That isn't the same place I went to sleep. I was trapped with the idiot, and he was having a crisis. I mostly tuned it out. There was a hole. I tried to get through that. Really cool moment there. For the first time ever, transformed into a wolf. So that's new. It's like second puberty or something. Unfortunately, second puberty came with assassin killers. I don't think that's supposed to happen. And angry drow chased me, but I used my new toys, and they actually worked. And now I'm in a dark shit tunnel, and there's noises, and I don't really want to know what happens next.
Greg.
I was epic.
All right,
So-
Lauren.
All right.
So many. I got taken up into arena like you're one of your Spartacuses, and God, he don't stop making movie references as Greg. Anyway, so they had me kill many little weaklings, and so I did.
Lauren.
All right. After diving down into the depths of the slums and coming upon the servants, or actually, I should say, the revived inhabitants of the slums and their savior, Vivi, the Lich Necromancer, I was tasked with finding a large gem so that she would be able to leave her arcane circle and fuse all their spirits into marionettes, giving them new autonomy. Unfortunately, I ran into some water elementals and giant leviathan-like tentacled monsters, and a number of sorcerers that had, well, tentacles on their faces as well. Quite frightening. Even I didn't recognize them, being from the plane of water and all. But after retrieving the gem for Vivi, she promised to lend me her aid, and when I emerged from the waters, I only found Skitter there. And he relayed to me that the others had been captured by none other than Gorlar. And here we are, in these dark tunnels, hoping to find Drez and Greg.
I thought I was going to get a bit of a recap, but that's okay.
Oh,
Okay. So anyway, so Drez and I guess let's focus on Alarin and Skitter here, mainly Alarin. So you just heard a man die. A couple 100 feet away, honestly, but all the same, you heard fire or screaming or it's sizzling. I don't know.
Sizzling?
I'm not entirely sure what kind of sounds a moonbeam makes, but you fried a man.
It does engulf them in ghostly flames.
Yeah, so there was crackling, but ghostly crackling, so it had like a bit of a woo as he died. Yeah,
Spooky barbecue.
yeah. Really, I mean, he really did get spooky barbecued. Okay, so you just heard a man get spooky barbecued.
All right, then.
Whatever radiant damage is.
So I guess to properly kind of recap what happened, so Skitter had brought you through a tunnel that apparently he had spotted while hiding, that brought him kind of in parallel to Gorlar and company.
Also, I don't have control of Alarin.
Oh, you do not?
Radiant
Let me
damage
fix
is
that.
holy, apparently.
Oh, fancy. That'll wreck some undead, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But so he brought you along this tunnel, and it brought you here, and this is about as far as you could figure out where you guys were going. So anyway.
And do either of us have some kind of source of light or a flame? Because it is pretty dark in here. I mean, I could put fairy fire on Skitter, and he can
Hold
be
on,
my lamp.
Let me think. Skitter has things now.
Because
but I
now
don't-
he's an arcane
Well, okay, so
trickster.
here's the thing. Skitter's actually repeatedly casting minor illusion to create lights, which I think works.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna double check this just to make sure I'm not like cheesing it hard. An image or an object. Yeah. Oh, can't create sound or light. Okay, never mind. No, it's dark as shit. I guess you guys are burning something. Do you have anything in your inventory that would emit light?
No, I don't believe so.
All right, so you guys are Here, you know what? Here's what's happening. You
Well-
don't know where you are.
Is it all right if I cast fairy fire on
Sure,
him so that
that's
he
fine.
sheds a dim 10-foot radius light?
Does she have the goggles?
I have.
Yeah. Oh, Skitter has dark vision. So actually, Skitter is.
Oh, is he just leading
yeah,
me by the
yeah,
hand?
yeah. So
Okay.
Skitter is just leading you along. So you can't see, but Skitter is leading you. Except for both of you just heard a man die, and he's like, that's new.
His hand is sweaty.
Hey. Poor little guy. Okay.
He's just nervous around girls.
And corpses.
Everything.
Everything. Would you say he's skittish?
Aww.
A plus me. High five, brain.
Okay. So, Skitter, could you perhaps see just what's around the bend?
Yeah, no problem. And he lets go, and he's
Oh.
actually, you can hear him. Keith, you can hear something coming down the hall, trying to be stealthy and failing miserably at it.
Well, I'm holding a fire.
Okay, so
That's all. That's it. I don't even have a weapon.
okay. So you're just waiting for it. Okay, I mean it's fair. Probably meta. I wish I could set this up better. But anyway, you see Skitter come around the corner, and he's like really trying to be like super stealthy, and is not exactly working.
Oop.
And yeah, I guess Shelly, you can see the light kind of glimmering on the walls. So I guess
Yeah, one way or another, it wouldn't be completely pitch black because there's a light source like around
Yeah.
the corner.
yeah, it's pretty murky. But yeah, so they can see you, they can't see themselves, and you maybe can barely see Skitter. You can mostly
They
hear Skitter.
can't see
How
themselves.
can we not see ourselves?
It's
It's a really-
super dark.
It's a really funny thought.
Have you ever been like in a really dark room and somebody has like a candle or a torch? Like once you're outside of that light radius, you can see where that light is, kind of, but you can't
Yeah.
really see
Yeah.
much else.
It's a terrifying thing about all the Outlast games is that
Yeah.
you're holding a glowing screen up to your face. I'm like, doesn't that make you the most visible thing in the world? It's terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
So do I recognize them? Or should I do a check?
Probably. I mean, you can hear Skitter coming, but you can't recognize
That's
Skitter
a performance
based on his
check.
natural one.
Whoops. It's a very similar but not the same P word.
Okay. So the problem is here, I'm trying to like coyly make this so it's like react normally as if you didn't know your friends were coming down the hall. I don't know. Metagame is stupid. Just do what you want and we'll resolve whatever.
But we can see him, right?
You can drag your characters around if you want to roll initiative or something for this. We could go with that.
I mean,
Who's
technically-
there? I have a moonbeam. I still have
I
a
guess you still
moonbeam.
do have the moonbeam. Yeah, you've got it for approximately maybe 20 more seconds.
Drez, it's us! It's Alarin and Skitter.
Where the hell were you?
That's a long story.
Hiding.
Accurate.
I got to speak with Vivi. And it turns out that she is a lich. She has her own kind of civilization down there. Those lights that we saw earlier were actually a means for her to keep the sanity of the undead. And she hopes to merge their spirits with marionettes so that they can have some kind of golem-like existence. It's rather interesting. And she did offer us these. I bring out these necklaces that have what kind of stones are they?
Sending stones, I
The
think.
sending stone amulets on them. And this will be a means for us to keep in contact even if we're far away.
Well, I'm glad the local celebrity you got to meet turned out to be a big old teddy bear, because everyone else sucks and they're over there.
So you were captured by Gorlar?
We were captured by Gorlar. I don't know where Greg is. I got chased by his blender. He's dead. That worked out. Kind of proud of myself. Encountered the druids. They caught me red-handed for not actually killing their druid, but they thought I did, and they let me go because they think I'm an idiot.
Gorlar is in league with the druids? Huh. Did you know about this, Skitter?
I mean, I saw them together, that's why I hid. So I figured I'd be more useful not captured or dead.
Well, that was fast thinking on your part, Skitter. Who knows what would have happened? Though it looks like Drez was able to take care of himself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
about that. We might be trapped for about 10 minutes.
Oh. Okay.
Oh,
How-
you're Thornwall?
How did you escape from them? Where's Greg? Oh, right. You said you left him back in the cell?
The cell that you totally know exists?
I thought that you said that they were locked
Yeah,
up.
you said you woke up in a cell, didn't you?
That was in the recap.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Metagame knowledge is stupid.
Ooh, fourth
Sorry.
wall.
All right. Where's Greg?
I don't know. They came to take us. I hid. They found me. That wasn't part of the plan. So the whole, like, let's follow behind and figure out what to do thing didn't really pan out. I have no idea where he is. Probably more behind me than behind you.
Well, this just leads back to the outside, right?
There was a tunnel you don't know about, though.
Oh, okay. Well,
You couldn't see shit, so.
Skitter, what are these tunnels? How did you find them?
So if you Okay, I'm trying to remember how this works because I
Yeah.
had the path written down, but I mostly bullshitted it for where they came from. So this is actually you have to go back to the Lake District to get to this, but this is underneath the bar. There's like a passage back there that we I guess you guys never found. But it leads down through here and stuff like that. I guess Ellerin, you know where this is now, so I guess that's that secret's out of the bag. I can append it to the map. But it apparently leads through most of the city. We had to go under the slums, and it was kind of a miracle it wasn't flooded too much. But then it came back up here. And
Well, I did help actually drain the slums. Part of it was finding the plug.
Oh, well,
I was
that
able to
would
blast
probably
away.
be why we didn't drown on the. Well, I didn't drown on the way there.
Very true.
But if I'd wager a guess, we're underneath the military district's arena. I think that's where Gorlar was planning on setting up anyway. And if he's here, or if he brought you here, then that's probably where he is. Where we are. I don't know.
An arena. Huh. And where did you come from, Drez? You said that you were captured and escaped?
There's a prison at the end of this tunnel.
Huh.
Apparently not a very well maintained one, judging by the hole I went through.
What manner of creatures were also captured like you and Greg?
Some old man, that's about it. It's very dark in there.
Well, if we're going to be pitting ourselves against Gorlar, what are we going to do? Do you want to just try to break Greg out or rescue the other captives? Muster some kind of counterforce. But if the druids are there, that makes us even more perilous.
So we can't just get the captives out, because they're bound by shackles that explode.
Exploding shackles. How nefarious.
I'm guessing the prison must be Gorlar's, because they apparently didn't plan for a druid. I just shape-shifted out of them. Which is weird, because he apparently works with druids. That's interesting. I'm just going to assume the moonbeam's gone and delete it from the screen.
Yeah, at this point you've been talking long enough that it is kapoof.
Well, maybe they just underestimated how far along you were with your druidic capabilities. I mean, druids don't start with shapeshifting, do they?
Yeah, but only some kind of loser wouldn't know how to shapeshift.
I guess I'm a loser then.
Oh, we thought Drez was having the self-confidence problem. There's
He's-
always Skitter.
Skitter is suddenly revealed to be a cross-class rogue druid.
Any chance he can get to feel worse about himself, he takes.
It's his personal goal.
It's more of a
You're centering-
compulsion at this point.
You're
Oh,
centering
you can
us on
center
the path.
everyone.
Yeah, if you hold Alt, you can ignore the grid.
Oh.
I'd forgotten about that, which is actually
Learning
super
things.
helpful. Yeah.
Interesting. Well, should we proceed back the way you came, or
Well-
are there any other twists and turns in these tunnels?
Dres is gonna have to lead the way because it's pretty tight here.
Oh, that's true. Single file then.
It is super tight.
Mind the corpse. I'm gonna inspect the corpse.
Okay, there's that was inspect, right?
Yeah.
Okay, there's
sorry,
stuff on
I'm
him.
supposed to roll it, aren't I?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so he's got a bunch
would that
of
be, would that be
goodies.
investigate or what?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
Okay.
well.
So you find quite a lot of things. So you find
I found his birthmarks.
Ew.
yeah, you did. You intimately know where the scars are on his face and everywhere else because you're looting the armor off of him first.
And all the new scars.
So there is some silver embossed dark leather armor. It looks a lot like what Shell's actually wearing, or
Oh, yeah.
Alarin's wearing,
Yeah, I acquired this
Um,
from a drow encampment
and it
deep
looks
in the depths.
it looks super fancy.
Okay.
And because of D&D magic, none of it is damaged apart from the guy underneath.
That's
He has a short bow that looks pretty fancy. Feel free to write these down because I'm going to forget what these are because I didn't give him a loot table yet.
You
he
never
has-
anticipated him dying.
No, I
Not
did
this
not.
early.
He was supposed to show up later. You
You just
guys
need to
keep
have
killing.
You just need to make up a twin brother for him now.
You guys keep killing off
With
my
140
recurring mid bosses,
You
and so
slayed
now I have
my
to come up
brother.
with new ones
Prepare
or
to die.
something. This guy's the replacement for Flesh Render, for crying out loud.
How do you feel about tree tokens?
Okay, so he's got a bandolier of daggers, which Skitter is eyeing greedily. He has a fancy-looking short bow. He's got a bag of holding with stuff that if you ask me about later, I can tell you exactly what's in there. He
I
has...
finally have a bag of holding.
Yeah, now each of us should, unless it was stripped off
I
with Greg.
think we'd only found 2 so far.
Right, one of them's with Greg and
Yeah.
one's with me.
Skitter doesn't have one. You find a fancy
Everyone
pair
important
of
has one.
gloves and boots that
You said gloves and boots?
that don't go with the armor set. They're special.
I don't think
Uh,
I can wear gloves and boots.
Well,
Ooh, what are these gloves and
at this point you are too in love with your Air Jordans to ever part with them anyway. And so you could reasonably put the gloves on. Also, magical items kind of adjust to fit the wear. Question
What
mark.
was this guy's
Mainly, I'm
name
not gonna
again?
be a
Dread
stickler.
or something?
Stickler,
Dread.
yeah. Dread. Kill something. Kill.
Hull something.
Kill Hall.
Kill Hull.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kill the halls with bows of dread.
Yeah. Okay. There we go.
Just putting his name in front of all the items besides
See.
the bag of holding.
Is there anything else specifically?
So, short bow, leather armor, holding gloves and boots.
2 rings. I don't know what they do yet. Get back to me on those. Trying to think of what this guy would have. He's got the utility belt, and I'm gonna have to sit down and write these out. I can wing it now, but if you give me some time, I can give you a more specific thing. Let's see.
He presumably
Anything-
has arrows also.
Yeah. He's
to
got
go with the bow.
he's got a quiver of arrows. Yeah, I guess you have a short bow now if you feel like getting back to archery. Question mark. Oh,
I mean,
and
I have a weapon now. considering the situation.
Skitter actually takes a pair of bracers off of his arms, and he's like, I found these, and I think they're useful for you. Can I have the bandolier of knives?
Yeah.
Okay. So he tosses you the bracers, and
I can make my own things to throw.
yeah. So so I guess I might as well mention this. So Skitter leveled up when you guys did, and he's level 1 arcane trickster. Specifically, what that means for you guys is he can cast Identify now, as many times as you need. So
Arcane Trickster, that's one of those weird mystery things I keep seeing that I've never seen before on all the character sheets.
It's a subclass for rogue. It gives them kind of wizard
Magey
spells, kind of like how
abilities, yeah.
paladins get sword of cleric spells. So he can cast minor illusion, mage hand, identify, and one other spell that I forget right now. Maybe disguise self. And I think jump. But so you can identify things. So he hands you bracers that specifically let you add your wisdom bonus to your produce flame.
And what's
Damage.
special about my
Jesus.
armor?
Your armor gives you a +2 stealth bonus.
Stealth.
Yeah, sneak, stealth, whatever it is. Oh yeah, and lastly, of course, you got the keys to the cells. And a couple other,
Oh.
like, doohickeys that are attached
That's a
to the
big
same
deal.
key ring. Yeah. So I guess you have the keys to the cells, the keys to what probably have the bracers, and a couple other keys that you do not know what they do.
Well,
he's-
that's good news.
Yeah, well, seems like you had killed the warden.
I'm gonna put on these bracers. And I'm gonna kick him again.
I mean, the corpse just
Ooh,
ragdolls.
Ragdoll's
point-
like full Dark Souls.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, this is. Okay. So this is a universe ruling. All corpses ragdoll like Dark Souls. If you want to use this somehow to your advantage, I will never, ever say no. I don't know what you're gonna do with it though.
You've opened a terrifying opportunity for us
No,
that will only
I've-
bite you in the ass.
I have opened a hilarious thing. And considering everything generally bites you guys in the ass, except for you guys killing my mid bosses, I'm fairly okay with this.
Your poor mid bosses.
I know. It's okay, I can make more. It mainly just
I-
requires me to start draw more unique sprites.
If only I had a moonbeam when we fought the monster thing.
Oh, you would have
Or
done
the
some
horror.
Yeah, you would have done some terrible things to that.
All right, let's continue on. Still holding
Okay.
my fire, so we can still see just
Okay.
barely in here.
Yeah.
Got like a 10-foot radius of light.
Yep. So as you get back into the main room, it's still illuminated. The
So whatever
door,
you do, don't go that way.
yeah,
Gesturing.
yeah, roll a wisdom save. Skitter does not, but he follows your directions. Okay, Alarin, you see there are thorns everywhere, blocking off all the other tunnels.
Ouch. I mean,
There's blood everywhere.
no wonder you're able to defeat him so swiftly. I mean,
Damn.
Moonbeam aside.
It's gonna be a while. I've got a refractory period.
Gross.
Hey guys, there's a treasure chest over here.
That there is, Skitter. Will you do the
We've got
honors?
We've got nothing else to do.
Okay. And chest pops open, and it has...
Some shit.
Can I do that? No, can't do that. Oh, that sucks.
Was this supposed to be the tunnel Lauren was supposed to use to catch up
Yeah.
to us?
Oh, what? The
hell?
hold on. I'm trying to do 1 die 10
What
times
have you
100.
done?
Well, there we go. You
You-
guys found
you
1,000
need to
gold
use-
pieces.
You need to use the
Gold.
an asterisk, I believe.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Well, you find 1,000 gold pieces.
Or not. Oh. 'cause it-
Well, you
okay.
did 1S 100. Yeah, all right. Good to know.
Well, how are we going to divvy this out? Just half of each into the bag of holding, or are we gonna like partition it so that we'll be able to give some to Greg or
And
leave
2
some
potions of healing.
Skitter? And I love one of those potions.
Do you really think Greg shares when we're not there?
Probably not.
I mean, we don't either.
No one needs
Hey,
to know
thanks for
that.
sticking up for me, Skitter.
None of us share.
hey,
No,
I shared.
Skitter's talking to a ghost.
You just take all of the gold.
I actually gave Greg back his part of the gold.
Oh yeah. Okay, never mind. Fairness maintained. He's gonna go sit at the table and just kind of like kick his feet.
I'm always wrong.
Yeah.
All right.
Ignore
Well-
my spell rolls. I'm just trying to tell if the modifier is working or not.
Oh, to see if you get the bonus damage.
It's hard. It's actually really hard to tell with the algorithms in this game and this
Just
website to
keep
tell
rolling-
if something's
just
working.
keep
as
rolling
intended.
was
until
it
you get a
1,000
max.
gold or was it
'Cause
10,000
if you get
gold?
is it an 11? Yeah, it's working. Because if you're getting above,
There we go.
Yeah, if you're getting above 8, that means it's working.
There we go. Now I know.
But yes, you found the smuggler's booty.
A smuggler.
Technically, there
Well-
was a journal alluding to this way earlier that you missed. But hey,
Well, I'll take
And
half.
now we wait.
I'll take half of the gold. And Skitter, if you want to use half of what I took from this, meaning that both of us get a quarter, then you can.
I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I have never actually had a use for money in my entire life.
Then how do goblins and Gorlar? How do they fund their livelihood?
Gorlar's rich, but goblins, like, we just get what we can take. Generally. He's, like, trying to sort all of his old daggers into the bandolier, which is already full of daggers. He's...
Just adding more and more daggers to his daggers.
It looks pretty silly.
I mean,
I like the visual of like how they must none of them. I bet none of them match at all.
No.
Every kind of dagger, so like he has to throw them all
Like,
differently and stuff.
half of them are all the same, like, really fancy looking style. And then the other half
Some of
look
them are
like
just silverware.
Yeah, really. Silverware, rusty. Some don't even have handles. They're just kind of like knife blades with like a bit of...
A shard of
Wood.
glass.
Yeah.
admittedly, I find this whole concept of gold and currency foreign, at least amongst my kind. You see, we were all so dead set on our singular goal to keep the Leviathans from destroying your world. It seemed so inconsequential. All of our efforts were put towards crafting the best weapons and training our men and merwomen, and yeah, so really it was just sort of a communal effort to fend off these giant beasts forever and ever.
Well, your utopia's not going to save you here.
Nope. And hey, it was far from utopia.
I'm just sitting down in front of the thorns at this point.
I mean, at this point, it's probably starting to, like, fizzle.
It's a 10-minute wait. Which is probably
So-
not long compared to how long Greg's going to be out.
Yeah, no, Greg is out cold, so you guys can just kind of pass time if you're done talking. Or not.
Can you describe to me, what does this Gorlar fellow look like?
He's... So, you may look at him and you may think, yeah, that's an orc, but he's... So I heard this a while ago that he's a half ogre, and I mean, his size is kind of particularly telling. He's also got, like, some really cool tattoos on his face,
Huh.
and he's got a really sweet mohawk. I've only really ever seen him from afar because, you know, goblins aren't exactly his main choice of, well, minion. We're mostly just cannon fodder and scouts. He usually goes around with his family, all those ogres. He's got a very big family.
Huh. And is he tough? Is he, like,
Yeah,
extremely bemuscled?
I mean, he's the toughest single humanoid I think I've ever seen. He punches things for fun, and generally those things break. And if they
Ouch.
don't break, he punches it again, and then they break.
I start to,
Next,
like...
you're going to tell me he likes to knock on doors.
No, I think that's just Greg.
I start to jot down a little ditty for Gorlar.
Or Dimitri, was it? I'm not exactly clear on that whole system now.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Huh. So
Drez
let me
makes
get
a
this.
mental note that kobolds don't have a sense of humor.
I'll be bitter about it.
So what kind of song would I create for a being like Gorlar? Let me see.
Gorlar, you are really cool.
I was gonna say, Gorlar, muscles rippling. Gorlar,
Oh.
looks so
Oh my
crippling.
god.
Do I have to get jealous for this
Who
NPC
can
I've created?
resist An orc has Viral has this. Yeah.
Put me
Jesus.
back in jail.
And your wish has been granted. The thorns disappear.
Woohoo! My song did something. No, it was probably not my song, but oh well. It was just
You could take
it was-
credit.
Confirmation bias much.
it just shriveled back and receded into the earth out of
Gross.
stain.
These are the worst terms. Ugh.
Oh. Her siren song causes all things phallic-like to just go.
Gorlar shriveling to the earth.
I don't know what's so wrong about that.
I didn't realize that there was. If you played the Cialis commercial song backwards, that could happen. I like to think that Wander is just like
if you
trying
play
to ride
the
this one out before
you
he can
play the
derail
commercial
things.
backwards, you get the demon
Okay.
of impotence.
So as you guys are discussing the demon of impotence and his relation to Gorlar, the ground underneath you shudders kind of violently,
Oh.
and then kind of goes back to normal.
Wait, was that at random or was that from the thorns?
We don't know. Well,
Well-
yeah. Did it correlate with the thorns, or did it
No.
correlate with a different time?
I mean, it was like a little while later.
Now, does it
Okay.
feel like the rumblings of the giant leviathan that I had encountered earlier?
It feels kind of similar, maybe, yeah.
Huh. You know,
Is it like a rolling rumble thing, or is it just like a hit?
As a
Like a
native
shake.
Californian, earthquake.
Oh.
that does remind me when I was in the mines trying to retrieve that crystal for Vivi, I encountered a large tentacled beast that was actually scouring the earth with its tendrils, and it actually created tremors very similar to this. I hope that because I had taken the large crystal from them for Vivi, that I haven't awakened an even greater behemoth. Or behemoth, however you pronounce it. It's behemoth, right? Oh well.
Bahamut.
Behemoth.
I used
As
to
far as
pronounce
I'm
it behemoth when
Yeah,
I was
and then
really
I was
small.
That's a Bahamut. Thanks.
Oh,
Final
by the way,
Fantasy,
evil
for-
druids want crystals. Not sure which ones. Maybe all of them. Thought I had one. I didn't. I haven't had
Oh.
anything like that.
Well, these crystals were of a different variety. They stored magic and they were blue as opposed to green, but who knows? They might be related in some manner.
They're probably going to attack Vivi and my chieftain.
Possible. Though Vivi is hundreds, if not thousands of years old, I'm sure she can take care of her spells herself, especially if she can revive an entire group of undead. Like, who knows? We'll have to see. Either
Everything
way,
dies.
that they do.
This is new.
Oh,
And it
There-
was completely unexposed to this thing before
Oh,
because of my own behavior. There's just another tunnel here. Actually, there's multiple tunnels.
Okay. 1 second. Somebody was asking to join other people for D&D. And I've got a Discord for looking for groups. So I was sharing it out. Anyway, so you guys have other tunnels that you have access to.
Hey, look, it's my moonbeam apparently.
Yeah, I don't know why you dragged it over there. It
I
just
thought
appeared. and I was,
I thought I clicked delete.
well,
Confusing.
it's just been there. I was confused, but whatever.
Weird.
Anyway, so you see,
So are
you
we
see kind
physically
of-
below the jail or something?
yeah, you are directly below it at this point. The initial tunnel was like a slope down.
Oh.
okay, so that's where you came from. I wonder where this tunnel leads.
So we have a few choices here. There's the one you came from, there's 2 other tunnels, or we can go towards where Greg might be, and also the inside of a jail cell.
Well, we do have the keys, so no matter what, we have a means to get out.
We should probably find that idiot before he gets himself killed.
Okay.
So you're
Maybe
gonna...
we'll even be able to escape. This way.
Let's peek through the hole.
Okay, so you peek through the hole and arena basement. I really got to delete some of these old ones. Okay, here we go. So arena basement and paste. There we go. So you guys are here. Skitter's off. Delete that one. So the old man is. Can you see?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. So the cell is empty. The door is still open. Or the old man is asleep.
Here, I've just
Wow,
the
look
spell
at the
for this.
stereotypes.
I'm
Big sleeper. So the cell's just completely empty here.
Yeah.
And did you say it's open?
Yes.
okay. Now, I can make one of us invisible for up to an hour. So long as they don't
One
cast
of
a
us.
Yeah, I wish that I could do mass invisibility, but I think that requires a higher level spell. Oh, if I do it for a slot 3rd level or higher, I can target an additional creature for every slot above 2nd. Well, when we
So
get
you just
our...
need to go get more awesomer first.
Yeah. But if you want to, like, stealth, let all of the prisoners go, or... I mean, if we can locate where Greg is, that would probably be best. Actually, who amongst us has the best stealth?
I
The rogue?
Okay. Well, do you think you'd be able to sneak by and find Greg?
Sure. Can I have those boots, by the way?
What boots?
The boots you guys got off the drow.
Oh,
Actually, in general, Skitter's kind of gunning for the entire set if you'll give it to him.
How is he gonna
wear?
wear drow gear? He's
One size-
tiny.
The shit's one size fit all. Also, drow are not very tall.
Aren't oils tall?
My policy is anything that's magic is one size fit all because I'm not going to go through the...
Actually, I think in the D&D universe, aren't elves shorter than humans?
Yeah, elves are crazy short comparatively. Like, they cap out at
Oh
about
right, they're all
5'4".
slender and small.
And I think drow are the shortest
Yeah.
of the elves.
So this guy was actually maybe only a couple of inches taller than Skitter. So he could reasonably fit in and it would be a
Inches? I doubt that.
bit baggy. Skitter's not that small. He's just really small when you put him next to Greg.
All right, well here's your ninja gear.
Yay.
And I'll
Don't
cast
get killed.
And I'll cast invisibility on you. So long as you don't make a sound, no one should be able to see you.
Awesome.
That and don't cast magic while in this or attack anyone.
Sounds good. Okay, so he is going to...
Do not get caught with these keys.
Okay, he tries to hide, realize he can. You can still see him, and then he goes down the tunnel.
Wait.
He was gonna hide and change clothes, but then that didn't. Oh wait, no, he's invisible. All right, you just hear him change. And then a short while later, you feel him brush by and then disappear down the hallway.
All right.
Doing a lot of waiting lately. Honestly, it's a change for the better.
Well,
The-
can't you transform into something really tiny like a rat? That would
The
be inconspicuous.
Floor shudders again.
Whoa.
Oh goody.
Okay.
Do 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 do.
So, you guys are just waiting for Skitter to come back?
In silence.
Are you just waiting for Skitter to come back then? Is that?
I think
is that the
so,
plan here?
yeah.
Okay.
Because the
I wasn't
moment
sure if you were
anyone
gonna do
sees
anything
us,
else.
things go to shit in that place.
Okay. Let's see. Roll perception checks.
Oh, okay. Perception.
Boop. Oh.
Blue?
Okay.
What
you
sound
hear
effects?
you hear probably Skitter pitter pattering past.
Okay. He's definitely out there. He's just scouring the place.
Should we just switch to Greg's perspective?
No, he's out cold. He's Dunsky for
Oh.
until you guys find him, pretty much.
Jeez.
Okay, a short while later, maybe about 5-10 minutes,
Okay.
Skitter pops back up, and I guess I'll reveal him, because he relays to you the layout of the jail, at least to some degree.
Do we get to see it then?
Yep, I'm revealing it now. So I'll reveal you guys.
Oh, there's a hallway that goes the other way.
Yep. Okay,
Oh,
so...
look, it's God of War men.
Those are a lot of not good news. Oh, great,
So-
there's an ogre in the room with him.
So God of War Ogre, by the way, is Gruck Smashgood.
He made a separate
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
for him, yeah.
Oh, no,
Oh,
the
okay.
gatekeeper?
Yeah.
So he is
Huh.
in one of the cells.
Can they fit through doors?
So just because they're large doesn't mean they can't fit through the doors. It's just a bit of a squeeze. But for the most part, ogres take up the entire cell.
They just have to go sideways.
Yeah.
Take it from someone who's worn, like, massive shoulder pauldrons to a convention. Yeah. Sideways.
Well, the fact that he's in jail and was friendly with Greg before is probably good news. It's definitely time to just allow everyone out, but any of them could just attack us.
Okay.
Like, say,
So-
zombies.
So, I was going around. I probably could have gone further if you wanted me to, but I came back as soon as I found Greg. He doesn't look good. He's bleeding from a lot of his face, and mostly just there, honestly. The rest of him looks okay, I guess.
Who's
but
this
he's-
anime guy down here? I'm sorry.
Which?
I
Oh, the
just noticed the bottom one.
the guy with the white hair.
That's a drow.
Yeah,
That's a drow.
I know. It's just I wasn't ready when I saw
Sorry.
it.
I thought I've shown that icon off before.
Maybe not. I don't know. I don't
Okay.
remember. It's
I think
just
you didn't have it for
Yeah,
the drow
I've
episode.
had that icon for weeks now. It's just none of you guys have gone back to look for any of the drows, so they've moved on. so
something
you never
about
saw any of
giant
them.
eyebrows, anime, white hair, face just caught me by surprise in the crowd. I filtered it out at first.
But I also saw Gruck Smashgood, a couple goblins and kobolds, a drow, a bunch of the dead people, some of Fleshrender's guys, and a couple of lizard folk. They looked like they might have been with you from earlier, but I could be wrong.
Okay.
Oh, the green icons are lizard folk?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just copied. So the kobolds are the brown ones.
Yeah.
And yeah, we have to deal with some level of recolorage because time.
Listen, it's an RPG. It's part of the genre.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
everyone can be special.
If we could potentially let some of these prisoners go and stir up some kind of alarm and a distraction, maybe we'll be able to sneak Greg out. However, we have to be careful about who we release. I'm pretty sure the lizard folk wouldn't be a bad choice since they were our compatriots from before, and maybe Gruck and the drow.
Wouldn't they just die?
Oh, you mean versus Gorlar and his men? Yeah, that'd be bad. We don't know if they would be a sufficient fighting force, especially because they don't have any weapons.
I can go looking to see if I can find like a armory or something.
I mean, that'd be great. Where are the higher ups though?
If I had a guess, I'd say up.
Ah,
I mean, we're underground, right?
No, that's true. That's true.
We don't really need to fight Gorlar now. We just need to get out of here.
Yeah, we just need to get out of here with Greg and hopefully other prisoners.
So the ground shakes again.
This does not sound good. We need to get these people out of here. At least the ones that are our allies.
All right, let's grab whoever we think we can actually grab, get them back in the tunnel, and we try to leave.
Right, but I'm worried that those Kenku and the others will cause a ruckus and bring
Oh,
the
we're
other-
not letting Kanko out.
Oh, I know, but like
They
even
eat
if we walk
people.
by them. It's too bad I didn't have something like sleep or whatnot.
Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
I should mention the Kenku had caught at you threateningly earlier, or mockingly or something.
Yeah.
When you had gone by Drez, they are actually noisy. Anyway, continue.
That sounds like a risk to take.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're not gonna get anything done. Standing here.
Whoa.
Let's push out.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So invisible Skitter is with you.
This is where we improvise.
Okay. We should be quiet unless we want to get heard.
Hey, old man!
What?
You're gonna try and wake up the old man?
Hey, oldie!
Alright. Give me a high or a low.
Hi.
Nope. He's out.
Suit yourself.
Why don't we just unlock his door? He'll find it eventually.
We don't know who he is.
Really? But if you were in the cell across from him...
Shell.
Yeah?
Roll a history check.
A history check. All right. Do-do-do. Just trying to find history.
So I think you got history, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You know that this guy, you don't know his first name, but his title / like name or whatever is Rune Splinter. He is a famous Goliath adventurer / big game hunter. And he has a lot of dealings with the Tabaxi. And he usually travels around in a giant band of other Goliaths. His, I guess, extended clan.
Wait, this is none other than Rune Splinter. He's well known amongst the Tabaxi Merchant Guild. He goes on valiant quests, conquering great beasts and bringing back treasures.
I mean, if you've seen Monster Hunter, he is just Monster Hunter.
Oh, okay. Well, he brings back great treasures from the corpses of giant creatures.
That doesn't really answer whether he'll attack us or not.
I'm pretty sure he'd be quite grateful for
I mean,
the
we're
release.
not big game, are we?
No,
You're not.
We're small fry in comparison.
I mean, you're smaller than him. I think that's
All
a
right.
safe bet.
It's your funeral. I'm gonna try to unlock the cell and then
Yeah.
his shackles.
Door opens up, and you pop off his shackles. And he wakes up at that, and he looks at you, and he's like, a prison break, eh? Well, all right. So he's gonna
He
get
sounds
up.
like Andre the Blacksmith.
You can help, or you can leave through our cell. Just be quiet.
Fine, lead the way.
I'm going to peek, hugging the wall that's towards the Kenku so they can't see me, and try to tell if I can recognize the lizard men in here.
They are most definitely your clansmen.
God damn it.
And they look like they may have been roughed up a bit.
Oh, it would have been so convenient if I didn't know them. Shit.
You would really
All right.
discern between your own lizard folk and others? Isn't there any semblance of kinship?
So you're saying, like, what side someone on is determined by what race they are?
Well, once again, perhaps this is a foreign concept, given that all the Triton are unified in their... Never mind. You've heard this spiel before.
I'm starting to think you don't know your own society if you think it's that perfect and straight.
Oh, but we're all lawfully good. For the most part.
You're gonna tell me you don't have a jail.
No.
All right, you're as insane as Greg is. All right, somebody needs to cover the opposite door because this might get bad.
Okay. Skitter's just going, you don't see him. You just hear like a quiet okay.
Just tell us if someone comes because this might get loud.
Oh, huh?
Yep.
You see like
No.
you see like
Come on,
a
Rune Splinter, get out of the way.
Because I'm going to try to open this side.
okay. So the Kenku are gonna look at you. And they're gonna look at you and they see the keys in your hand and they're gonna be like, oh shoot.
Actually,
What would be something really racist to call a lizard man?
That's not like a fourth wall break.
Scalebutt, let us
Oh,
out!
but
Scale butt.
Come on, Scaly Butt!
I was gonna say skin shedder, but that works too.
I'm gonna let the lizardmen out first. Are they awake or conscious or
Yeah.
reactive at all?
They look at you and they're like, you? Really?
You look terrible.
You're telling us. Is that an arrow in your shoulder, or are you just happy to see us? The arrow's still in your shoulder.
I guess it would be.
Also,
People who live in shoulder arrow should not throw a shoulder arrow.
Which apparently Alarin's not reacted to at all this entire time.
oh, it's quite barbaric to shackle people, but I suppose they cannot control their base natures, so it just must be an error on their part. Yes, indeed.
Here, I need to get these shackles off. And I'm trying to take them off,
Yep.
presumably.
They just pop off. Us next! Us next!
You two don't really look ready for a fight. You should probably go to the next cell over. There's a back door through the caves.
Will do. Thank you, Drez. We'll tell Irtos that you were here.
Wait, oh shit.
You
Find
should
the
also-
chieftain. You need to warn him.
Warn him, yeah.
Of what?
The druids are after the crystal.
Oh. Okay. And they just keep going.
It's like that was a last second save.
Also, I still have that large sword that I can't use, right? Can I give it to Rune Splinter?
Oh. Yeah, you do. Okay. He takes it without complaint, though he doesn't look exactly prepped for using it, but he's got it.
All right. I know it's
wonder how-
probably not your typical fare, but it's better than nothing.
So Keith, roll a perception check.
Da-doop. Da-doop.
I mean, that's not too hard. There's another button on the thing that drops the bracers.
What does that mean?
So the thing that you've been using to remove the bracers has two buttons. One
Yeah.
has a very clear lock icon. The other isn't so clear.
Uh-oh, is that like a detonation?
I mean, honestly, this looks like a car key fob.
Which am I looking at the braces I just took off of them that are like on the ground or something? Or
No, so you have this you have Dred's car keys, except for the car keys are for people in the cells. And so this is a thing with two buttons on it. Three actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, one of which is very obviously labeled for like removing the manacles, and then the other two you don't know what they do.
Well, presumably one of them opens doors.
No, that's just the key that you've been using.
Oh,
Yeah, there's another key.
so I'm like pressing like the chirper on the car keys to
Yeah.
like open
Yeah.
people's cells.
Yes.
How am I not opening everyone in the radiuses with that? Is
You
it
have to
really
point-
precise?
You had to point it at them. I'm sorry, I should be more specific about these things.
I can only imagine that the other two are torture and or I don't know.
Scalebutt, what's taking so long?
Scale butt. Oh, this got dumb. All right, Skater, come back over here.
Skid, you don't hear him, but he's like, yes?
I don't hear him.
Well, he's
Is it part of the invisibility?
He is sneaking. His hide and move silently or whatever is like plus 10 or 12 at this point. He is largely
Damn.
unfindable. He's also invisible,
shit.
so there's that.
What do you guys think? These guys are probably going to be idiots if we leave them.
I mean, we're idiots.
Yeah, but they can get us killed.
Fair point. I mean, we're pretty good at getting us almost killed.
I am going to open the gate. Skater, you should
Okay.
really get on the other side.
To your left or to your right?
Not be. Get closer to the giant bodyguard, man.
Okay, got it.
I'm gonna unlock the gate and I'm gonna back up.
Okay, so the Kenku are gonna do this. They come out,
Great.
they look at you, and then they go sprinting for the door.
I didn't
Okay.
open the shackles.
You did not.
You didn't.
Uh-oh.
All right, let's go now.
The Kenku are gonna blow up. Oh, they're stupid as hell.
True neutral.
Okay. So you guys are gonna come down here.
Yeah, because apparently we're not releasing the undead. They're beyond their sanity at this point.
That's a dice roll I don't want to take.
Mm-mm.
What was his name again?
Gruck.
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 Gruck's smash good.
The
I'm like,
unforgivable
there's Dread
Gruck
and there's
smash.
other.
So, unlike the lizard folk and the Kenku who were battered, Gruck is like actually wounded, and he is out cold.
Great.
He was Greg's friend. I don't know which side of Greg, but definitely one of his personas.
If you could heal him, maybe he could carry him.
I mean, I could heal him.
Although we do have a giant already, I guess. There's actually a lot of options for carrying Greg, as it turns out.
Okay, so are we going to release him?
Are we in line of sight of that kindling?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, actually.
It's probably gonna attack us.
Yeah,
coming
so
this way.
roll perception check. Cause actually,
Boom.
yeah, I guess Skitter. Oh yeah, Skitter had turned around and gone the other way, and you heard him go by. So I guess let's roll back time because Skitter would have warned you about this.
Oh.
So you guys are going around the corner, and you're behind you. Skitter's like, wait, there's a thing there. Sorry,
Nicely done,
There's a
Skitter.
thing there.
So
Nicely done.
I'm zoomed in, so I can't see it. There's one of those like vegetable monsters.
A vegetable monster? Whatever do you mean?
Vegetable monsters.
Drez knows more than I do.
Oh, are these what you encountered up there?
So should I do a nature check on my knowledge about these things? Like,
it's one of the.
no, I mean, like, so I'm gonna ask, like, do I know, like, if they are they? Does anyone else see through this thing, basically, or is it its own creature?
It's its own creature, probably.
I was wondering if the druids could be able to monitor the area through that thing or something.
No, they're fairly
Yeah.
autonomous. They're stupid, but they're wood golems.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody could, but you don't know specifically if it's routinely done.
Oh boy. I am going to. That's not a great option.
I mean, I could create a silent image of a druid and have it, quote unquote, unlock the doors and let us pass with Skitter.
I could go stab it.
But then you'll lose your invisibility.
I mean, if I'm traveling with you, what good's invisibility? Unless you want me to go do something else with it.
No, true. Very well.
Is that I can go?
If you can take it out, go for it.
Okay. So you hear Skitter go around the corner, and
And then he
Man.
tragically dies. Oh no. R.I.P.
let's see.
Well, he probably gets an attack of opportunity because he's invisible and
All right.
And he's a rogue
yep.
that specializes in this exact scenario.
A little bit later, Skitter comes back and is like, "Okay, done."
And no one reacted to him coming back.
Nope. But you can see him now. But he's also super stealthy.
Uh-huh.
he's wearing black now, like a ninja.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, you have like a ninja covered in knives.
Are we gonna get fan art of like Ryu Hayabusa Skitter?
Yeah. Maybe.
I mean, I have yet to do a Skitter painting, so maybe.
That would be very detailed. This very detailed, beautiful painting of like just murder machine, tiny
Knives.
ball of knives. Oh,
All
man.
right. Well, now that the coast is clear, we can help out Gruck.
Are you equipped to help him?
I do have cure wounds.
I can open the shackles, and that's about where it ends.
All right.
I mean, we got those potions.
Yep. There are also 2 additional potions.
You still have more of those.
Well, I did use a lot facing those water elementals. I just like shudder to myself. Ugh, star. Shh. Never mind. Yeah. I believe I do have a couple left after that ordeal.
Weren't you keeping track?
Wouldn't I what? What?
Weren't you keeping track?
Yes. Yeah, let me look. Yeah, I still have 2.
Well, then let's try that.
But maybe I
I'm
should
opening the door and going for the shackles.
All right.
Wakes up and grabs my throat. I don't know. How unconscious is this guy? Is Carl here?
okay.
Sorry. People are arguing how tall Skitter is. He's 3'7". He's actually really tall for a goblin, comparatively. But still fairly small. Anyway, so Gruck is out cold, but did Shell heal him, or are you just trying to wake him up?
I'm going to heal him.
I was trying to
Okay.
open. I'm just trying to get the shackles
Oh,
off.
yeah,
I don't know if he's reacting to that.
They fall off, but he is. I mean, he looks like he may have been punched a lot.
Okay. Does that heal him for 10?
You would
Yeah.
have to punch one of them a lot to make them look like they're punched a lot.
That was cure wounds.
Okay, so he is going to stir, and he's going to roll over. He still looks pretty bad, but at least he's not bleeding profusely like a little bit ago. And he's going to be like, shoot, what's his name? A generic. Yeah. You really?
That's what the other guy said.
I know that's the problem. I only have so much line for these guys, and my improv for dialogue is not my strong suit here. My strong suit is probably level design, maybe. Anyway,
Gruck, how did you end up here?
well, Gorlar didn't like the fact that I let you guys through the gate.
Well, now we're letting you out, and we're also going to aid Greg.
Well, that's convincing.
And
you
so
even
our
fit in
merry
this
band
hallway?
continues.
Barely, but I can make it work.
I can make it work.
So you know that those images where you have like kind of a what am I?
It's just fitting a staircase, a couch through a stairwell.
Well, you guys
Yeah.
have seen Big Hero 6, right? Where he was like,
Nope.
where the
Squeezing.
yeah,
Yeah.
Where he was squeezing through things. That is Gruck's smash good in this hallway. There is, you literally can't get past him.
I'm just
when he's in this
imagining
hall.
the wall burn that's going to be on his stomach and back.
Oh, yeah.
Ouch.
Oh yeah.
Use the Stay Puffed Marshmallow Troll.
Yeah, well, ogre.
Okay.
Dude, if he was a troll, that would be absurd. He'd be full health already.
Oh yeah, because the auto regen.
Yeah.
Yeah, trolls
Okay.
are nasty. I'm not throwing those at you.
Now, Skitter, do you recognize any of these guys?
Are you actually walking in front of them?
No.
Oh,
That would be bad. That would be bad. Wait, so they didn't see Skitter coming back after he had killed the...
Skitter rolled really high on his stealth check.
Oh.
Skitter
okay.
also probably can't. Oh, I guess Skitter can't hear you on the other side of Gruck. Gruck is like a noise-proof seal.
noise canceling
Okay,
ogre.
well, I use my necklace then. Skitter.
Yes,
Uh,
these are cool.
do you... That they are. This will ensure that hopefully we don't get separated in... again, in the same manner that we were before.
So they have like walkie-talkie necklaces.
Yes,
Yeah,
walkie-talkie
they are.
necklaces.
Stones of Sending are. You can explain this to Shell, but if you hold them, you can like think of the person, and if they have a sending stone, they'll be able to hear you.
Think of me and I'll always be with you. No, I'm not going to say anything like that. But in any case,
He is actually going to fall in love with you if you keep doing that.
all right. did you recognize any of these kobolds or goblins?
Yeah, they're part of the Bird Claw and give me a second. The Bird Claw and Rattle clan. I don't know. They like to fight about it too. It was kind of a our shtick first, but then they decided to do it too.
Why would Gorlar imprison his own servants?
I mean, he does kind of whatever he wants, and it's not like we generally can resist him. Chances are they're just fodder for the arena up there.
What about the drow?
I don't know who that is. I didn't recognize them.
So it's not someone we've seen before.
No.
Mm-hmm.
I have no reason to trust like anyone here. Let's
All
see,
right.
how loud could undead be? I'm thinking we double back.
So we're not going to release the goblins and the kobolds and the drow? I mean, the drow I would like to release.
Can
We
Grunt
really
even
want
go
to take a
around the
chance on
corner?
every single living creature in a crime lord's prison.
Well, they're definitely no ally to the crime lord who imprisoned them.
I mean, friend of my friend is my friend. Wait, that's not how it goes.
It's
The
way more
enemy-
believable than
The
the
enemy
other
of
thing.
my enemy is my friend, right?
They can all
it.
still be enemies.
Also that.
Well, there's also don't bite the hand that feeds you.
That's...
That's a little bit different.
I don't think that fits any of the things we're saying.
Well,
But also, like, the enemy of their enemy was not their friend in
How
that
about-
arena that Greg was at.
How about don't put your hands near Drez's mouth?
These are really weird sayings.
I've seen your teeth. They're horrifying. You are also the only party member with a straight up bite attack.
Yeah.
he
Which
ouch.
I think you might even be able to eat for health.
What?
Bite attack.
Ew.
That might not be in 5e, but I think there's lizard folk. It might not be for when you're a lizard folk. It might be for when they're an enemy. But I think they can eat to restore health when they bite enemies,
Ew.
which is like really nasty.
Ew.
I didn't choose this character. He just
I always
happened
wonder what
at me.
happens when someone gets a chunk of muscle taken out of them. Does it heal back properly
No.
ever, or is it just like gone like? Forever?
Generally, other stuff happens. Let's not talk about it.
Okay. Yeah.
When
yeah,
you have
yeah.
when you have like a chunk missing out of you, you pretty much just have a chunk missing out of you.
Sometimes it heals. Sometimes it overheals. But again, let's not talk about this.
No, let's spend
No.
excessive amounts of time discussing it.
I have had chunks out of me and I don't like it, so let's not.
What kind of chunks?
Story time.
I have a fairly. It used to be a huge scar on my leg because I fell out of a tree.
Oh,
And-
that one. That one's like not chunkish.
But for a 4-year-old, it was huge.
Yeah.
It was like half that side of my leg, and at least a finger's depth, if not more. It was bad. Anyway, let's not talk about this because it makes me feel really uncomfortable.
And you didn't get stitches for it either.
my
The dungeon
parents are
master has
terrible.
passed out.
Dungeon Master's nauseated.
Dungeon master requires ibuprofen.
A
don't
stiff
even know.
drink.
Doesn't even make sense contextually. I'm paralyzed for choice. Shit. So we need
Well-
to choose to either let everybody out, and risk them screwing us, or not.
Okay.
Well, Skitter, do you think you can negotiate with them?
Maybe. If anybody's good at negotiating, it would be you over me, though.
Oh.
To be totally honest. I mean, I guess we got the commonality, but I'm not exactly likable, and neither are they.
Oh, you're likable, Skitter. Anyways, onwards. I will use my persuasion. Swoop.
Oh no.
Ho! Captive
comes a lord dump.
goblins and kobolds.
Yes?
Are you two prisoners of Gorlar?
Well, prisoners, I guess we overslept, and so Gorlar said we'd have to stay here.
What a severe punishment for something as getting your beauty rest. Why, that's quite tyrannical.
Yeah, that's what we said too. And then he punched Bill, and Bill exploded, and then we went here.
Oh, but to be free from such a wretched creature, why, we have the means to free you of your bonds and of your cell. If you would aid us, we will ensure a safe means for you to escape so that you will
She
no
keeps
longer...
dancing back and forth over like a 15-meter
Sorry.
expanse.
I just like moving my character while they talk.
Roll
you know,
a-
it's sort of like, it's like pseudo gesticulation, okay?
Yeah.
All right.
So roll
You're
a.
just like sprinting up and down a 15-feet expanse. It's
that
Fine.
is 10 feet.
It'll only be here.
got
okay?
like they're witnessing the Doppler effect.
She multiplies. There's 2 of them.
All right. What am I rolling?
What the hell?
There's 2 of them.
Wait, what?
This way you can't face.
That is not what the
No!
Doppler effect means.
Sorry, I was thinking doppelganger. Anyway,
Persuasion.
persuasion. There we go. I was gonna say perception. I'm like, wait a second, that's not the thing.
Okay, persuasion. Bling.
They like confer about it.
And if you fear Gorlar so, we will not hold it against you if you want to just take the escape route.
That would be really nice. Oh no, that's Skitter's voice. That would be really nice, actually. Where?
Around the corner, in the first cell, on the north side, there is a stone that you can move aside and it will lead you to a series of tunnels. Take the lowest tunnel at the far edge of the room, heading south, and it should take you to the Lake District.
Okay. What corner?
So what you do is you go up, through, you will see...
They just can't see past Gruck.
Oh,
There's just an ogre that is the hallway.
sorry,
They're
everyone...
gonna have to go out the
Everyone file
outside.
into a cell just for a moment. But Drez, you can, yeah. Thanks, guys.
Oh, okay. Thanks, lady. Give me a second. Gotta roll. More things? Okay. And they are going to go sprinting around the corner. They don't. They're going even faster than the Kenku, honestly.
These are the dumbest logistics.
Oh, wait, but you took their shackles off them, right?
Nope, they're gone.
What? But I said that we could free them of their bonds.
Wow, Alarin, stone cold.
I said that we could free them of their bonds. Why did
Yeah,
they
look
just...
what you did.
Why did they just...
Mass murderer over here. Let's get going.
It's causing like a conflict in my good soul.
We just hear like 4 thumps.
Is that really gonna happen? Please, why were they so hasty in their retreat? Weren't they going to listen to me?
Listen, they're real dumb.
Oh.
And your
I-
character's
Tasted-
probably a
I'm
and your
tasted
character's
freedom
probably a
briefly
bit of an airhead at this point.
in their
I'm not an
final
airhead.
moments.
I am sad.
Those
Not
are
an
not
airhead, she a
mutually
waterhead.
exclusive things.
It weighs heavily on my soul, therefore I cannot be an airhead. Now!
I mean, if it makes you feel better, they were jerks.
Were.
Probably. Good riddance. Alright.
All right. Well, I guess perception check on Mr. Drow.
Okay. So the drow is the drow's sitting there and regards you quietly. I don't know. The drow's just looking at you.
I don't remember the name of the elder drow.
I think I wrote this down actually.
Granny McOldpants.
I will accept
Actually-
technically anything.
Oh,
But so the elder Did I not write this down? What?
Ruh-roh.
Oh, no, I'm looking at the wrong area.
The
Sorry.
continuity.
Ah.
The continuity.
Okay.
What are you gonna do if you contradict yourself?
I've got like 4 pages of notes to
I
sort
think
through here.
he stops existing, right?
By the way, this is our 6th consecutive episode that does not feature all 3 party members.
Yeah, well, we're almost there. Greg's around the
That's
corner.
amazing.
The drow leader is Tamitha.
Tamitha?
Okay,
Tamitha.
Tamitha.
Tamitha something or other. I don't know. I've got the name written down. However, you do not recognize this drow from that group. Keith, roll a oh, that's your perception check? Okay.
Yeah, it was real good.
So, this drow looks a lot like the guy you just killed.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we're gonna keep going.
Oh,
Oh.
why?
Oh, it hasn't worked out well enough
what's
letting
wrong with
everybody out of
him?
jail so far.
I don't like the look of him at all.
I guess this one has hair and intact ears.
He looks like the evil twin of the guy that just tried to murder me. He's more evil and darker because he's got Sephiroth hair.
But he's a drow like the others outside, is he not?
And like the guy who just tried to kill me in the tunnels.
Then why is he in a cell?
The other guys were in cells because they woke up late. Do you really want to test how loyal these guys are?
Still feel bad about leaving him here, but could we at least try talking with him? Okay, he's leaving. And he has the keys.
I mean, I can open the door.
Oh, you could?
Are we gonna save Greg or not? Because I want to leave so bad.
The door pops open. Skitter's not even near it.
Great. That's your problem now.
Drow just kind of disappears.
Okay.
Oh, you didn't take the shackles off of him either.
The shackles, he did not have shackles.
Oh. Okay.
We're all gonna die, and it's your fault. It's all your fault.
We'll see. We'll see.
Or more per se, the shackles are on the floor. So, I don't know.
Huh.
But he does not have the shackles on him.
He had worked it.
He is not nearly as dumb as everybody else.
All right.
Horrible exploding gory noises in 2 different directions. So is anyone in this hallway?
No, there's nobody in the hallway except for you guys. The
That is
Kenku
very
are not here.
important.
Sorry.
Now,
I just dragged them off and then forgot.
Skitter, who's in the cell with him?
One of Gorlar's cousins, I think.
A cousin?
Yeah,
You said he had a big family. How? When you
big
say
in every sense of the word.
uh-huh,
Bow, chicka, bow, bow.
just to keep watch, huh?
Which was the quiet one that hit Greg over the head in the last episode? I forgot the names.
It was Clug.
It was
Clug.
Glug and
Yeah,
Clug.
you said Clug clugged you.
Clug,
Yeah.
Clug.
Okay. Yeah, it's Clug in the cell.
Not that any of us know what that means anyway.
I mean, it's
you
hit him
can-
with a Clug.
Hit him with a clug.
Really, it's club, but I misspoke there. But it's perfect, so who cares?
It is.
Gone clugging.
All right, well, we need to extricate him from that cell without Clug realizing it. Or fight Clug.
Do you have any tricks?
Well, let's see. I mean, I could create an illusion. Sure. Hey,
Okay.
what?
So 2 things happen.
Oh.
1, the whole building shakes again.
Whoa.
Two-
Oh, good.
Clug looks up through the bars and sees you.
Oh, good.
he is going to start clugging the bars loudly.
Quang.
I didn't even think that he would.
Quang.
I
Okay.
totally didn't think he was even in a cell, but like its own room. I didn't even think about the idea of us having clear line of sight. Oh,
well,
shit.
there you go.
Yeah.
Well, well,
Okay. Maybe
So-
stand back. I might have to cast
So
a spell.
everybody actually first make a dexterity check.
Oh, Dex. Okay.
for the audio listeners, Clug has passed through the wall apparently.
So the door is open. He just
Ah.
pushed through it. He clugs on the bars and then he walks out. And my dice
I
are
just
broke
imagine
for
he
some reason.
squeezed through the bars
Okay,
like
there we go.
slime.
Okay. Now he ow.
Ah.
He does the he does the Gruck smash good thing, and he kind of like squeezes through the bars, and there's definitely like some puckering around his everything. Anyway, so he gets out, and unfortunately, Clug can only go and now he is coming after you. Roll for initiative.
Okay.
You are
So he's
being
an
clugged.
idiot.
Wait, did I not do that right?
I
Oh,
am
because
good
I
at
didn't have a
initiating.
character.
Okay,
Selected. Did
Bird,
it do it?
by the
Okay.
way, you wake up. The clugging is very loud.
Ah.
Okay, how much health do I have?
You have one
Hit die?
two hit die. You've been sleeping for a while.
Okay, how many
you
spells
sleep
do I
Fast
cover?
you. Geez, how fast does it heal? How did I get 3? Jeez.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So
I'm at
you're feeling
16.
pretty good. A little bit woozy for the clugging.
Uh-huh.
But
I guess I rolled a 1.
All right.
What's your
It's gonna be
dexterity
this
again?
personality.
I
no,
have a
Keith.
+2, so I must have
You-
rolled a 1.
No. Remember we had this issue earlier? Maybe not. Okay, yeah. You must have rolled a 1.
Hey!
Eh,
Wait,
Okay.
if that's a wait, so it's not taking into my. It must not be taking in my mod then, because I rolled it. That's me rolling a 20 because it's green,
Okay.
but it's only a 20 instead of a +2.
Yeah.
Mm.
So the initiative roller in this thing seems to be wrong. I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess I roll. So I guess I got a 5.
Skitter and Gruck. And I guess Rune Splinter. Okay, so Shell, you go first.
Okay. Let's see if this will work. I will use Shatter because that was really effective last time.
Okay, where are you localizing your shatter? Because that's a big move.
Well, I'm gonna make sure that it's only going to hit him.
Okay, so remember, it's
It's like this.
it's 6 it's a 15-foot radius, right?
Right? Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's 6 squares by 6 squares.
6?
Yes.
That's way too big.
15-foot radius. So you'd pretty much have to aim past him.
Uh-huh. Like that?
I don't see what like that is. Oh, there we go. That's 3, so it would be 4 times that.
Okay, never mind.
Well, I mean, you can.
Wait.
There's nothing wrong with it.
It just might bring
Oh
some
god,
of the,
I could have made the thorn so much bigger.
it just might bring some of the rock down around us now that I think about it. That might not be good.
I think he's going to do that.
What was your spell called again, Keith? So I can look up the sizing.
I just want to
The
erase
spike
this.
growth had a 20-foot radius.
Oh yeah.
20?
Then it would have been
It would have been a lot
I could have filled the
larger.
entire hallway with it.
Jesus Christ.
Druids are scary.
That's why
I feel like
They have
5th
so
edition
many tricks.
I think it's why I always thought it should be diameter rather than radius, because that would make more sense. But
Yeah. Up to you guys.
The game might
Alright.
be expecting these characters to be outdoors more.
okay,
Yeah,
well,
that's true.
Dungeons and Dragons.
I won't use that then.
Yeah, but I've never been in a dungeon or a dragon most of my campaigns.
I'll
Gross.
use dissonant whispers instead. I whisper a discordant melody that only one creature of
Okay.
my choice can hear. So it's 3 dice 6 psychic damage, but they have to make a wisdom savings throw, and if they fail,
Yeah,
then they
he
get the-
fails.
Okay,
He
so...
has got -2 wisdom, so
To discordant melody.
maybe -3. I don't know. His wisdom is the pits.
I just imagine a discordant melody as people not hitting the high note and take on me.
You want to roll some damage?
And if available, they have to move as far away from me as possible. So.
Okay, so he takes. Oh, okay. He takes 8 damage, and then what happens is he goes, and then he just goes smashing through the door, revealing friends.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. It's Glug. Glug?
Glug and Clug.
Let me hear.
Which one's which? So many
Okay.
names.
So he also tramples one of the goblins.
Well, that's one less problem that was also a new problem, so still net negative for us.
Okay. So after Shell, it's trying to remember here. Skitter. Skitter is going to hide. And he's going to be like right here. And that's it. Okay. Gruck. Gruck's pretty wounded. And Gruck doesn't have much of anything.
Is there an improvised weapon he can grab or anything?
That's what I'm trying to realize. Okay, Gruck is going to... He's going to start pulling at the heavy door that you guys just came out of. He's going to see if he can pull it off its hinges. Unfortunately, it's sturdy, so it might take him some time. Let's see, and... Bird! Greg, it's your turn.
Hi, I'm back. Thanks for.
I need to find my accent again.
Greg.
Vocal warm-ups.
It has been a while since he has spoken as his character.
This whole session, he has been unconscious for.
Hey, thanks for letting me out.
Shit.
Grog!
Okay.
Oh my god, it's so good to see you.
Greg! How you doing?
You look like shit, bro.
You look worse!
Bro.
I'd give you a hug, but I don't think either of us would live through it.
That... I'll take a rain check. A hug check.
You gonna help us out, bro? Are we gonna
Oh, yeah.
jailbreak this together?
Gotta break
Oh,
the door
hell yeah.
first.
Let's do it.
Yeah!
Hey, Sinterklaas.
Yes. You know, actually, he doesn't respond. He just chucks the greatsword at you. And then he's gonna go, like, hang out over here.
Oh, okay.
You got a greatsword now.
Yay.
We backed Wander into the corner playing like 3 party members.
Alright, well... I guess that probably constitutes my turn.
Yeah. Probably.
I mean, I guess I moved to the door, but that's literally all I can do, so...
Okay, the ogre moves in front of you. You're gonna take a swing. Do you still got the arm? No, he hits you.
Oh.
Doesn't he go unconscious? He hasn't healed.
He healed 19.
I healed I'm at 16.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, it was.
7.
Was. Well, that didn't last very long.
Ogres are hurty.
Jeez.
Okay, and the other ones are
Did
gonna
I recover
kinda...
any of my spells? I wouldn't think so.
Okay, you get 1 back.
Okay.
You had a nice nap.
Our party of intrepid idiots has finally managed to reunite, but have they managed to escape from Gorlar's clutches, or will their half-baked prison attempt result in failure and have them thrown back in the ring, or worse, killed? Find out next time on the next episode of Dungeons & Dragons: Grave of Man.